Atlantis Scalar peeps, Dr. Lisa Medhus here for the weekly video. A lot of you guys, well, not a lot, but some of you guys were very disappointed to miss the 10% store-wide sale. So I urge you to be sure, I think it's under the About tab, to subscribe to the newsletter so you won't miss those amazing announcements, okay? Now, I talked to Eric, and I found that as I'm coming off of antidepressants, the scalar energy is going easier, basically. So he said that antidepressants, antipsychotics, alcohol, and other things like that actually can block the entry of the scalar energy from entering and integrating into your energetic field. So he gave me some script to add to the language. More, it gets longer and longer, so that we can circumvent that. All right. So, but of course, if you can get wean off of some of these things or decrease alcohol and stuff like that, then guess what? Those scalar energy instructions are at your auric field, ready to go in and integrate. All right. And of course, when you get your next tune up, all that new language will be a part of the service as well. Is that all I want to say? Yeah. And so about 8% of you have such subconscious blocks related to disbelief, I'm not worthy, or there's some sort of medication or substance involved. Now, I want to read something to you. That's pretty cool. This is from a client. Amazing results from Atlantis Scalar. Elisa, I wanted to let you know, after doing the Atlantis Scalar work, our home is free of all pests. No more organ consults, I guess. Ants, bugs, and mice. It's always been a problem until now. We've lived here for over 16 years in the heart of Providence's Little Italy restaurant row and have always had pests issues. However, for months now, after doing the Atlantis Scalar, it must be in the main service, work for our home, the pesky pests are all gone, all caps. Another wonderful side effect of your Atlantis Scalar work. Elisa, keep on scalaring, LOL. So I think that's pretty cool. Eradication of mice by killing is not something that Eric would, or any of these things would agree to do. But, nudging them away, bye-bye, get out of the house. But there is language in the main service that removes anything that is not in the highest and greatest good of the home, the land, your possessions, etc., and a lot more. All right, bedtime story time. I hope you guys had a good weekend, by the way. All right. Oh, nose itches. My life after death. Memoir from heaven. All right. This is still my funeral. I don't remember traveling with a casket when the pallbearers, and Lucas, poor thing, was one of them, were carrying it out. Instantly, I was at the graveside service. Honestly, the service totally kicked ass because there was just enough religion and just enough real talk to make people say goodbye without thinking they missed something. There was something for everyone, the religious and the non-religious. Everybody got what they needed. When they lowered my casket into the ground, I still didn't have a reaction because I could swear that was somebody else's body. I still didn't feel the need to crawl back into it or take care of it. It was completely, forgive me, dead to me. Even though I didn't have any emotions, I could feel my family's solemn sense of finality. I did feel really bad for my brother Lucas. It would have been awful to carry your brother's casket, which he had done. Despite the pain, actually putting me in the ground gave them closure, at least in some small measure. For me, though, it was a release, like now it's about to start. It felt like it was a new beginning. I didn't know of what yet, but I felt like something was about to happen. After my burial, I was I was still receiving everyone's words and wishes and emotions. There was a shitload of grief and a shitload of curiosity. People wanted to know more. The rest of the thoughts that filtered across my consciousness were just stories and memories. It was like I was strolling down somebody else's memory lane. It was like I was still focused on all that instead of stuff like, what is my fucking where's my fucking bright light? Oh, my astigmatism is really bad now. Where's my fucking white light? Where's my big steed that I ride off through the pearly gates on? How do I get out of here? How do I get out of here? Well, let me tell you guys right now, I didn't fly off into some tunnel of light on the back of a majestic steed. What actually happened was way cooler than that. I never thought about things like heaven or hell much when I was alive. My family never talked about religion. I guess that's because my mom's parents were atheists, but we weren't. My family in Norway didn't share their religious beliefs with anyone either. Those tight-lipped Scandinavians, you know, they just went to church for things like christenings and weddings. So I don't think that they were really into it like the people that go to church every Sunday here. I heard about the kind of small stuff from my friends and other sources, though. I always heard that people who off themselves and end up in some sort of purgatory or a place with like fucking fire and brimstone. So I was a little worried that I'd end up there. Anyway, let's stop there. All right, guys. Thank you very much for listening to this old lady. And yeah, I love you all. Bye.